Sunlight is essential for plants to grow, and plants have various strategies for achieving enough light to be able to pass through their year. Here the light getting through illustrates how the leaf mosaic works. That is, that trees have their leaves organised so that the light at the top of the tree, any that gets through, goes through to the lower leaves. And finally, only sort of accidental light they can't capture, actually gets to the floor of the woodland in this case. Some plants have a strategy by having large amounts of chlorophyll, so they tend to be much darker green, so holly for instance, and typically ivy. Other plants avoid the season when the trees have their leaves on, so they have to achieve all the energy capture for a whole year before the leaves come out on the trees. These are called pre-vernal plants. Typically such plants as the bluebell, snowdrops, all these plants that you see nothing of now, and now is only June. So they've created and stored all the energy they need for an entire year just in the few months that they're exposed. Which is why picking the flowers isn't too terrible, but anything damage to the leaves means that the plant will die. Ferns are a typical plant of the woodland floor, so they can survive on quite low light levels. Surprisingly, plants can also suffer from too much light. So many of the trees and plants that have divided leaves, the division of the leaf is to stop them from being overheated by the sun. Because without the division, a layer of air on the leaf results in no escape of the heat, so they overheat and die. So the leaves tend to be cut. So leaves, for instance, like the ash tree, the rowan tree, and the oak, with their leaves divided rather than whole. So once we leave the woodland, you can see the levels of light that all the other plants are exposed to. So beneficial, but also have some drawbacks in terms of the damage they might get from overheating.